Hello lads, I welcome you all to a new video. Today, we are starting off a new series, which is my best... Wait, I moved the wrong thing, sorry. Which is my best friend is a ghost. Now, as you can see, it is a series mod, and I'm quite interested in it, because it's not finished yet. Well, episode 1 is finished, but it's like episodic. So I'm really interested in what the mod shall provide, because I already like the art and the menu. And the music's pretty good too, even the movement of the menu, like the slide moving. Very nice. Well, enough yapping, let's get into it. My best friend is a ghost, episode 1. Atazoth, Atazoth. Ooh, the menu is cute, I love it. Atazoth, it's time to wake. Hello, ghost Sarif, hanging from a ceiling. Interesting. This window do be cool. I slowly open my eyes to see two she blinks, ocean blue eyes staring down at me. Ah, sorry. Oh, good, you're up. Well, of course I am. You scared the hell out of me. Well, I am a ghost. Kinda my job. First, no, I don't think it is. Second, that will never not be here to hear. And third, how can you sound so carefree about it? Sorry simply smiles and gives a shrug. Just the way things are, but I wouldn't worry about that right now because you're gonna be late for school. Wait, what, seriously, why didn't you wake me up earlier? Said I was busy making you breakfast. Wait, you were making breakfast? You're kidding, right? Sarah doesn't answer, instead laughing as she begins to pace through the floor. I quickly get out of bed, rushing downstairs, praying that my kitchen isn't in flames when I get down there. Much to my surprise, no, everything is perfectly fine. Instead, sitting on the counter in front of me is a single plate with 2 pieces of toast, jam already spread on top with some bacon. Okay, I like that Sarah can interact with stuff even though she's a ghost. That's cool. Because, like, if Sarah couldn't do anything, that would be very limiting. What do these icons mean? Oh, that's the load menu. That's auto, yeah. Well, would you look at that? So you like it then? Ah, again, Sarah, really? Sorry, it's just too much fun and really easy to scare you. You're gonna give me a heart attack one of these days. Then maybe we can be both ghosts. I'm about to respond before I stop myself thinking more about the idea. Honestly, the idea of being a ghost doesn't sound much worse than my current life situation right now, or at least on the same level. Okay. Being a ghost with Sarah? I would take it. Yeah? That's a good idea. I mean, I'm basically a living ghost with the way most people see me. Hey, Atazoth, you there? Sarah's voice brings me back to reality. Apparently I was more in my thoughts than I realized. Finally you're back. Now hurry and try the food before it gets cold. Oh yeah, sorry. Let's see, can Sarah cook better when she's a ghost? I take one of the pieces of toast and take a bite. To my surprise, it's not burnt to a crisp like I thought it would be, but it's actually edible. Same goes to the bacon, which is more of a surprise. Wow, Sarah, this is pretty good. I'm glad to see you finally learned how to use the toaster. Sarah sticks her tongue out at me. I guess being a ghost gives you a lot of free time. Speaking of time... Oh, shoot, right. Wait, is that... Wait, I need to get a different scene. I need to check something. Right, I need to get ready. Oh yeah, you can see Sayori's scar on her neck from the news. That's a really neat detail. I like that. Yeah, let's go. What? No, you're staying here to wait. Huh? What? Why? I don't think I need to explain why to you. But it's not like you can do anything about it. That I know. Or know if I was. There you are. That took so long. Well, sorry, I was a bit paranoid that a pervy ghost was watching me. By the way, it seems like abuse of your ghost power. Jeez, okay. You wanna keep criticizing me or get to school now, meanie? Alright, let's go. After another great day. More like another weird day, because that's all my life has been recently. It all still kinda feels like a dream I haven't woken up from yet. A 2-week long dream, that is. It's been 2 weeks. Oh no. No, I don't want to go through that. It all started when I had received the news that my childhood best friend Sarah had killed herself. I couldn't comprehend it. The Sarah I'd grown up with would never. It didn't seem possible. It didn't seem real. Therefore, I didn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was in denial for so long. And it all came crashing down the day of the funeral. I might be young, but I can honestly say that will forever be the worst day of my life. How could I not have noticed? I know we had been drifting apart, something I blame myself for. Should have just picked up on the signs. If anyone could have noticed, it's me. The biggest thing was sleeping in and missing school. How could I be so stupid to not notice such an obvious flag? Again, it was Sayori though, and she had always been a bit lazy. Anyway, it's safe to say I was an emotional wreck after all that. I became withdrawn from the world even more than I had been before. I skipped days of school, staying cooped up in my room with no energy or motivation for anything. I wouldn't even bother to eat on some days. When I did eventually start going back to school, the response I got was not what I wanted. Students whispering to each other as I trudged past them in the hallways. Everyone looked at me with that same damn sympathetic look in their eyes, looking down on me even more than they used to with all their bitter looks. Drove me crazy. I was worst when they would come up and talk to me, although talk is probably too strong of a word. They would come up to me and give me a quick, sorry for your loss, or sorry was a great person. All the generic bullshit you get when someone close passes away. It's all just hollow, empty words said to make themselves feel better. So they can feel like good people, so they can feel like they did something kind. Not really caring at all though. Talk as if they are new Sari. No one ever asking once how I was really doing, how I was taking it. Though no matter how hard the first week was, the difficulty of it couldn't compare to the weirdness that was to come. It all started one late night when I was playing video games. I was sitting alone, my room pitch black. I'd been at it for hours until early in the morning, knowing full well I was going to skip school again. I heard it for the first time. Atazoth. I felt a shiver of fear go down my spine. I cannot speak. I froze solid with fear. At first, I thought I had imagined it. It was super late and I was sleep deprived. There's nothing to worry about, I told myself. However, I kept hearing it. Atazoth. Atazoth. Even when I tried to go to sleep, I still heard it. No, I could sleep after that. Atazoth ASMR. It got to the point where I was started going to school and out for walks trying to escape it, thinking that it was only in my house, that I was going stir crazy. It followed me everywhere though. No matter where I went, it followed, that cursed voice calling out to me. Things only continued to get weirder and creepier though. Doors would begin to close and open by themselves. Things would be in different places from where I left them. The feeling of a hand on my shoulder, and I swear sometimes in the corner of my eye, I would see things floating. That wasn't even the craziest thing. When I went downstairs, I would find meals cooked for me. I knew it wasn't my parents. I need to have a drink. They were divorced after my dad found out my mom had been cheating on him for a while. Bro, MC of this mod already has a shitty life, Jesus. So she left me and my dad behind to have a new life. She calls me from time to time. For why? I don't know. And more importantly, I don't care. Thanks to everything that's happened, it meant that my father had to work twice as many hours. All that work paid off though, as he was given a promotion. Sadly though, that meant he would somehow be home even less. Having to travel to different countries for meetings and whatever. So as much as I would have liked it to be my dad, I knew it wasn't. I began to think this was just some kind of sick joke someone was playing on me. What else could I think at that point? Nothing made sense. Did the death of my best friend really break me that much? Had I finally gone insane? Does of ASMR. My life of solitude causing me to crack. It all came to a head one night. I was working on my homework, earbuds on full volume, trying my best to ignore the voice. This is when I felt a hand on my shoulder. I didn't react though, instead carrying on with my work as I had become used to it by now. However, I then felt one of the earbuds get pulled out, followed by a cold whisper saying, "Turn around, look at me. It's not real, it's not real, it's not real." I just kept telling myself, what else could I do? All I knew was there was no way I was turning around. Please. My eyes went wide. I knew that voice, it was Sayori, I knew it for a while. It always kind of sounded like her, but I thought this was just in my head. I mean, hell, I thought all of this was in my head. Even though I still couldn't gather the strength to move. Honestly, I felt more scared than I was before. Please just turn around. I felt my chair get violently swung around, and right in front of me was indeed Sarah. At this moment, my mind went completely blank. You can see me, right? I just looked at her, tears streaming down her face. All the while, I looked on dumbfounded. I didn't answer, instead I just nodded. She then threw herself at me, wrapping her arms around me, burying her face in my chest. In muffled, I could hear her loud sobs. Finally, everything came back to me all at once. Before I knew it... Phone, no, shush, not now, I am deeply interested in this, do not distract me. Before I knew it, I was in tears as I wrapped my arms around her too. Obviously, I did not finish my homework that night, nor get much sleep or go to school. Instead, talking to Sarah trying to figure out if it was really her. Eventually, I determined it was really Sarah, who had somehow come back as a ghost. Though with that question answered, there was now a lot more. Why was she here? How did this happen? Sarah said she had no idea though, and asked the question I was scared to ask, but I just needed to know. Why did she do it? She didn't answer me. Instead, she just looked at the ground, asking not to talk about it. I wanted to push the question more, but decided against it. I didn't want to risk ruining the reunion we were having. So I tried getting her to see if she remembered anything after what happened, see if that might help. But all she could remember was the night she killed herself, waking up, floating in a white empty space, a giant white flash, and then being in my room. Apparently, all that stuff that was happening to me was Sarah trying to get my attention. It took her a long time to manifest herself to me, as she apparently needs a lot of energy for that. After that, I was curious about what exactly Sarah could do now that she was a ghost. With some experiments, I was able to determine some rules for being a ghost. First, they are free to interact with any object they choose as if they were still alive. However, they are also able to phase through things if they so choose. They cannot inhabit a body, like possess someone as they seem to do in the movies. Also, it seems Sarah is tied to me in some way. I'm the only one that can see or hear her. Sarah can't be more than 8 feet away from me, if so she begins to fade. Whether it means she'll lose her form and have to gather the energy to manifest herself again, or disappear entirely, I don't know. Honestly, I would rather not find out. Atazoth, watch out! I feel Sarah grab onto my sleeve and pull me to the side. I stumbled a bit, catching myself. I cannot speak, blood hell. I stumbled a bit before catching myself, saving me the embarrassment of falling on my face. Sarah, what the heck was that? I just saved you! Where do... Oh. I look behind me to see a lamppost. If Sarah hadn't pulled me out there, I would have walked right into it. I see. Thanks, Sarah. You have to learn not to be on your own head so much. But I like it there. It's way better than being out here. Shouldn't think of it like that. And respond. Instead, let out a rather loud yawn. Well, because I had to, and I want to cut out this discussion before it goes any further. And I told you were watching anime too late. Jeez, what are you? My new mom? Also, no you didn't. You were on my laptop the whole time I was watching anime. I wanted to see what I missed. Just so you know, I wasn't watching anime, I was doing research. Oh, on what? What do you mean, on what? Our ghost problem. Sorry, what else? We're watching anime. They say start with what you know, and if there is one thing I know, it's anime. Also, I mean, come on, this feels like something right out of an anime. It makes sense, right? What? No, it doesn't. I think I might have found out why you're here as a ghost and how we can fix that. You're trying to get rid of me? What? Where the hell did that come from? Well, why else would you be trying so hard? When I'm gone, you get to go back to your normal life and not have me bother you anymore. Sorry, that's not why I'm doing this at all. I've actually really enjoyed having you around again. It's been nice being able to talk to you again whenever I want. Not being caught on my thoughts all the time, and having to come home to an empty house. But I've just enjoyed having my best friend back in my life. And as a spooky cute ghost. And you're not gonna get sick of me? No, of course not. Not now, not ever. Honestly, I'm gonna be pretty sad when you're gone. Really sad, actually. It would be selfish for me, though, if I kept you here to myself. I've heard it in the religion a lot that in the afterlife you will reap the rewards of the good you did on earth tenfold. I want it for you because I know I've done so much for a lot of people beside me. Sarah doesn't respond immediately, which is very rare for her. Instead, she just looks at me with those sapphire-like eyes, a simple smile on her face. Oh. Clearly touched by my words, if I do say so myself. Well then, what did you find? So it seems that if somebody comes back as a ghost, it often means that they have unfinished business. What do you mean by unfinished business? Like somebody wronged you and you wanna get even. Or there was something you wanted to do but never got to. Can you think of anything like that? I mean, I doubt it's anything to do with the first option, unless there's something you need to tell me. No, but I can't really think of anything. I guess that makes sense. I mean, it is a pretty loaded question. Just give it some thought during school and let me know if you come up with anything. You got it, you can count on me. I know I can, Sari. Oh, Atazoth, I'm glad. Sorry, Sari, you're gonna have to hold that thought. You know the rule, no more talking at school until we're out of here. Right, Atazoth, get back here, Atazoth! I simply look back at Sari, pointing at my ears, and give her a shrug. Meanie! Whoa, you can see the BG of the courtyard. That's really cool. And the reflection. Bloody hell. Okay, I know, yapping about the mod, but I love the attention to detail here. Like, the small details. Like Sarah blinking. The windows actually leading somewhere. Or, hell, the scarves. I love those details. I sit in my seat taking in the noise and ruckus being caused by my fellow classmates. As I sit alone at my desk, just watching, I cannot speak, waiting for class to start so I can get back. I to the floor to speak. Oh! This day over with. You know, you might not want to talk to me at school, but that doesn't mean you can't talk to other people. I simply shake my head. I told Sarah she couldn't talk to me during school for several reasons. First, I don't need her distracting me during class with her non-stop chatter, which she continues to do anyway. Second, I would look crazy seemingly talking to myself. People already think of me as some kind of weirdo. I don't want to give them another reason to think that. I just don't understand why you want to talk to someone. Why are you so nervous? What's the worst that could happen? I simply roll my eyes at her. It is offensive. Honestly, I can think of a lot that could happen, and none of them are good. Suddenly I feel something in my foot. I look down to see a simple rubber eraser. That's okay. I reach down and grab it. As I look back up in front of me, I see a rather small pink-haired girl. Can I have that? I don't answer her. Instead, I just drop the eraser in her open hand. Thanks. She more mumbles that last part, so I can barely hear her as she turns back around her. That speak out of please. Oh my gosh! What was that voice? She's so cute. Why did you just let her walk away? You should have said something. Answered with a simple shrug. Honestly, I don't know what Sari wanted me to do. She asked for her eraser back and I give it to her. Don't really know what else I could have said or done. Alright, class, let's settle down, everyone, to their seats so we can begin. Finally, we can get this day done with. Number 9 is wrong. It's 4. I'm telling you, it's 4. I shake my head and try to power through the rest of this math test, trying my hardest to ignore Sari's constant blathering. I don't know why you won't believe me. I could probably go find the answer sheet, give you all the answers if you want. I responded to her suggestion of cheating by writing no on the side of my test paper. I would never, but I'm surprised you said no. I have hundreds, you know, I write on my test. Since when? Suddenly Sarah embossed me in the side. In the side, I cannot speak, please. Causing me to mess up what I was writing. I give her a sharp glare. Stop it. I look over to the kid to my right, who's giving me a very confused look. When I turn back, I notice Sarah is gone. I do feel a little bad thinking I might have been too hard, but at least I can work without interruption now. You're really far behind, you know? I slam my head against the table at defeat. I see that same kid from before giving me an even more confused look. Please stop, I write in my paper. I'm just letting you know. Or maybe farther ahead if I wasn't being bothered by a chatty ghost. Oh, don't make me feel bad. Like, the worst part is, like, I understand Atazoth not being happy with Sarah, but then again, come on, it's Sarah. Number 15 is wrong. Sarah, please. Sorry. I can't help but put my face in my hands. Why me? Finally, time to get out of here. Well, and as Atazoth gets out of here, I shall end the video. Jeez, it's unusual being back to the VTuber because I cannot be so express it with myself, but you lads wanted this, not me. I'm indifferent, I don't care. So yeah, I hope you'll enjoyed this video. I am very intrigued of what we will see next, cause I did not expect this attention to detail. So yeah, I'm excited for the next episode in 2 days after we get another 2 episodes of Lavender Cast. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Press like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, download the mod, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye!